Welcome back, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Crosswatchers. We're going to be doing your monthly bonus reading for the month of August. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so take what you like and leave what you don't need. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's going on for you, my Leos. If you would like a personal reading, that information is listed below. There is a link to my website. Leos. Sorry about that. Coffee is done. Okay, Leos. You know what? Let's go ahead and start off with our life purpose oracle cards first. Please remember to watch this video until the end. I'm going to be pulling some additional oracle cards for you, Leos. Okay. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to the divine life purpose. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are focused on you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. It's super awesome, guys. So I feel like for the most part, Leos, like you're very determined to pursue your goals. I do feel like there's more stability with the results of all your hard work this month. I do feel like it's coming in slowly because some of you could be just very cautious, or you're just kind of, yeah, so we got the Empress, which is the abundance, Three of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, reversed. Okay, guys, so I feel like there's like this energy where you've been just kind of focusing on your career, your goals. We do have the Empress with the Three of Wands. Like you're moving forward from something. You're moving past a very difficult period of time. Some of you could have been doing some healing. But I feel like for the most part, some of you are really focused on work, career, and your finances. You could be dealing with a particular project that is going to, or is starting to like come into fruition for you. You're finding like your own space. Some of you could be spending a lot of time alone, but things are definitely moving around in your career or a specific project that you're working on. But I feel like this project that you are working on, you're being very, you're being very careful with. So I'm getting a sense of where you could be working on a project that you're, you know, spending a lot of time. It's very well thought out, but it's also planned carefully. We have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is showing me that there could be a particular situation from your past that maybe you didn't put the work or the effort into, and it's like now coming up where it's becoming, or it's come to surface. Excuse me. Where there are some challenges around you right now, Leo. And with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it could be regarding a work situation, but it also could be something from your past that you didn't want to deal with, and it's now coming to surface. Like there is something about you might have not put a lot of effort or work into a particular situation from your past, and you're now being asked to work. We have the Judgment. So yeah, you have to take accountability for what is happening in your now energy. I do feel like you end up getting past this, getting through this particular like bump in the road for you, Leos, because we do have the Judgment. So that's about facing any conflicts, or it's also about dealing with things from the past and finally coming to that realization of what didn't work in the past and what's working now for you. We do have the Eight of Wands followed by the Judgment. So I feel like there's going to be a particular situation where you're going to have to take accountability for, but I also feel like you're holding other people accountable for their actions as well. And with the Eight of Wands, it shows me that there's going to be communication regarding this particular situation that you've struggled with in the past. It could have been you or somebody else that didn't put a lot of work into the situation. Or maybe there was a point in time where you kind of slacked off, and now you're being called to judgment for that at this moment. With the Ace of Cups, it feels like there is some joy, some happiness coming towards you, which will slowly come in towards you and lead to long-term happiness and joy. So I feel like there's something that you guys have been kind of manifesting for yourself, and you have to let go of something from your past or change the way you used to approach things from your past in order for you to kind of move forward, because we do have the Judgment card. So it doesn't, even if it's not a particular person. It could be just the way you did things. And you're being asked to kind of like look at that, evaluate that, and try to do something differently or take a different approach. We have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Swords. You could have met somebody that they're a little bit standoffish and maybe not connecting with you at this time. There could be some distance between something new that has come into your life, and I feel like you're okay with that, Leo, because you're really kind of focused on your work, your career, your finances, and you're working on getting that abundance in your life. Again, this is a general reading, so whatever does come up, I'm just going to allow it to come in, guys. And, yeah, move forward from there. Okay, so, okay, we have the Moon card, which, again, paying attention to your intuition. There could be some fear or something that you were fearing in the past that you didn't want to deal with, and now you're being, you know, I feel like for some of you, you are being pushed to face your fears, learn your lessons, and make a solid decision. We have the Moon card with the Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be going back to school and learning, and you might have feared taking this leap of faith or moving yourself into this direction because maybe you felt like you were just wanting or desiring something different, but okay, so let me just, it's a little confusing. So I feel like your intuition's on target. There's something in your past that you're fearing from, and you're no longer fearing it anymore, and you're starting to face it. But at the same time, you're learning lessons from these experiences that you had in your past. We have the Lovers with the Two of Wands. So there's options out there for you, Leos. I feel like you're going to be forced to make a choice. It could be a choice between two specific people that come into your life, but it also could be a choice regarding the direction that you want to go. And I don't feel like any of you are really making any fast or strong decisions this month, but I feel like towards the end of the month you might even have, like, you know, a new opportunity or somebody new that you meet through work, career, finance, schooling, and you're gonna have to make a decision of which path you want to go on. So that's coming up really, really strong. I also get like you're trying to find more balance with your work and your social life, Leos, this month. Like there's a sense that you need to take action for something, like for there's a need to take action for a particular situation that you could have been avoiding. And it looks like this is the month that you're going to start to take that action, but you're carefully going to take things a little bit more slowly, a little bit like you're wanting and desiring like a little bit more peace and things just be a little bit easier in your life. And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you've kind of learned that lesson, not to kind of jump in and move so quickly. So you're coming out of a difficult period and things will start to stabilize for you. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who's, you know, in control of their environment. They're doing things in a more orderly fashion. I think that's what I was trying to say to you. So if you're working on a particular project or you're dealing with a particular work situation, with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, it's showing like there is a process that you're going through and you're doing it with more order, with more confidence, which is going to bring you that more like long-term stability. We have the Lovers, which is, you know, you could be dealing with a Gemini. I'm also getting a Cancerian. Some of you might be planning on having a baby and moving on from that. So there's a couple of things that are kind of going on here, but I feel like a lot of you are kind of dealing with things from your past. At the same time, this month is pretty slow for you because you're dealing with work situations or you're planning a new educational plan for yourselves. But there's definitely a lot of decisions that are happening for you this month, Leos. So you're being like more organized and you're managing things in a more practical level. Like a more down to earth approach, I'm getting. Which is going to start creating like a more steady flow for you. It's slow and steady. That's what I'm getting. Slow and steady kind of wins the race for you. But you're planning things out really well. So it's definitely going to be a positive month for you, Leos. Even though you're not seeing the results maybe yet. Some of you could have a contract with that Judgment. And it could come in pretty quickly. I feel like you've been expecting it, but they're saying to kind of be careful of signing on to something or committing yourself to something that you want to read the fine line. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what we have for our Angel Abundance message. Yeah, pay yourself first. Okay, so for some of you are like working on creating a little business for yourself or a side business, you're being required, like make yourself your important financial obligations by setting aside a portion of your income and creating, like every time that you get paid, creating that energy of paying yourself first. The loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So it's about kind of setting money aside and planning more so for the future, even if it's just slow and steady. That's what you're being asked for. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorways to receive. In God, there is no lack of limitations. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Okay, Leo. So the energy that I'm getting from this is that you're being kind of asked to just allow the universe to let things kind of unfold naturally. I feel like you're starting to slowly but surely move into a direction that you're setting your goals, reaching your goals, and some of you could be starting a new project or have started a new project, and that's now going to start coming to fruition for you. So it looks really positive for you guys. In terms of like the love situation, guys, I'm really not feeling like a strong love connection. There is energy around you. There's options around you. Some of you have been like kind of really focused on your inner self. You could be focused on your beauty, your personal appearance, but you're not so much focused on love. I feel like it's there, it's around you, it's in the background, but there's not a lot of, some of you could just be like withdrawn and spending a lot more time with yourself and evaluating things that you're wanting and desiring in your life. And as you start to take this time out, things will start to, towards the end of the month, I feel like your social life and your work imbalance, your work life will be a little bit more imbalanced. But for the most part, what I'm getting from this reading is that you're really kind of focused on your projects, your works. Some of you could be creating a new business for some of you. And they're asking you to pay yourself first, to set aside. And more so like pay yourself first is about setting aside for the rainy days. And making sure that you take a little bit more time for yourself. Not necessarily paying yourself, but just allowing yourself to utilize resources around you. Okay, Leos, I'm going to go ahead and stop it from there. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help me support this channel and also to help it grow. Love and light. Until next time.